Broadcasting live from the world-famous Gilded Krollmeister radio dirigible, the Wickford Chocolate Variety Hour proudly presents the continuing adventures of Detective Private iPad, PI. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Today's episode is brought to y'all by Picket Fences. Nothing says you ain't getting in here unless you try, like a good old picket fence.
In a corrupt city crawling with callous criminals and calamitous cons, where justice has been blinded by science, who can you turn to when all is lost?
The name's Private iPad. I'm a detective and also an iPad.
Says you! We join Private iPad in a squalid basement in the seedy part of town where his nemesis, who we forgot to give a name, explains the terrible trap he'll soon spring on our hero.
You'll never get away with this.
Yes, I will. You know, at this point, it's just disappointing to me that you don't seem to know who you're dealing with here. I finished first in my class at villain school. I was the valedictorian. My thesis on the use of Rube Goldberg machines for revenge was published in a peer-reviewed journal. Peer-reviewed!
Yeah, well, I never read the dumb thing.
Well, a lot of people did. It was very well received. Publishers are calling, but that is not the point. Now, where was I, right? One's the crocodiles.
Thought you said alligators.
I have both. What do you think this is, community theater? Once the crocodiles are released, they'll chew through the...
Anyone down there?
Is that Nancy Drew? That better not be Nancy Drew. You wouldn't call her, right? That's totally not fair if you did. Totally not fair.
There she was. Out of all the basements in all the houses on all the wrong sides of all the tracks, she somehow walked into mine. Nancy Drew, amateur sleuth extraordinaire.
Who are you talking to? Are you monologuing? Because I am right here, and that is rude.
I was sure I was a goner, but now it looks like the tables have turned.
Still here. You're still being rude.
With all of the cases she's seen, she still seemed a little surprised by the strange contraption that greeted her in the basement.
What the heck?
But she wasted no time in freeing me from my predicament, and soon we were facing down my captor, whose name escapes me for some reason.
There's no need to get upset, you two. Before you do anything, I just want to run away.
He got away. You know, with my functionality and broad market appeal, and your status as one of the world's most beloved heroines, I bet there's no limit to what we could achieve if we worked together.
That's not a bad idea.
It's the best idea I've ever had. In fact, in no time flat, I'm sure we'll nab the rotten crook, and I'll be able to lend you a hand with that head-scratcher of a case I heard you're working in Shadow Ranch.
You got it.
Nancy Drew, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Together at last, but what dangers and mysteries lie in wait for this unstoppable team? Only time will tell, or a visit to NancyDrewMobileMysteries.com. Thanks for listening.